My name is Roland Moore and I'm going to demonstrate the CRMAddins CTI integration for Microsoft Dynamics CRM. For this demonstration we're going to work within a contact record, but the CTI application works with any entity within CRM where a phone call number has been set up and the phone activity dialer has actually been configured to work on a field. What we'll do first of all is have a look at a call coming in from an unknown caller. Here we can see that we have a phone number coming in. We don't know who it's for. We answer the call using our telephony application. In this case it's a communication assistant, and here we then have a phone call activity being created, the number being recorded that it's an incoming call, that it's a phone call and an incoming date and time, but we don't know who the sender is. So we can actually record everything for the call, and then once we've completed that, before we actually save this as a completed item, we can allocate this to the correct contact. If we have a call coming in from a known user, we get more information, and when we answer the call we have our phone call activity being created. We can automatically see that we found the contact and it's an incoming call. Again, we just create our normal phone call details and we then save that activity as we need to. As we're receiving and calls are ending, we get information coming through from the system tray application, the CTI application, and we actually know then the calls are coming in as well. If we now do an outbound call, we just click on the dialer icon. This starts the call coming out. You can actually see where the call is going to, and as soon as that call is answered we have a phone call activity being created. Again, we now know it's an outbound call, the number is 2. Again, we have some basic information about the subject, that it's a phone call, the date and time it was carried out, who the call was to, and who was making the call from the CRM system. When a user first activates the CTI application, we see that they are logged in, the username and that information, and now we're not even in the CRM application, and if we have a call that's made, because I've logged into the CTI application in the background, automatically knows the call's coming in. See the incoming call down here. As soon as we answer the call, we then have a phone call activity being created, so we don't have to have any of our CRM screens open for the CTI application to be fully functional. If we look at the configuration options, here we're setting up where our CRM server is, so we could actually be working on a remote CRM server even in a hosted environment. We have our phone settings, so we have our TAPI driver here, in this case it's a communication assistant, and here we have information about the priorities, the order we search through the records in the CRM database, account, contact, lead, and when our activity is created. So if a number's not found, we can have do nothing, or when an activity being created when a call is connected. If we want to untick this option, which means when I actually dial in from an unknown number, then no phone call activity will actually be created. So this allows us to actually override some of the settings and helps us capture more phone call information from clients. Installation and configuration of the CTI integration module is around about 30 minutes for most CRM systems and requires no downtime, and can be configured to work with any TAPI compliant phone system. And if you have a communicator assistant type application as well that deals with calls, that integrates in with all your phone numbers, can actually work with that as well to give the end user total flexibility and allow them to really still be working in an environment that they're very comfortable with. That concludes our brief demonstration of CRMAddins CTI integration for Microsoft Dynamics CRM. If anyone has any questions or would like to get more information, please drop an email to info@crmaddins.co.uk, and thank you very much for your time.